Astrology and Akashic Records Reader and emotional healer. And you're watching Soul Cloud. Soul Cloud is a show where we talk about spiritual concepts and topics. And afterwards, we do Akashic Records readings. So I just want to say hello to Janet is very cool. Hi Cheryl. Hi John. And for being very early. Later on, we'll be drawing so readings will be randomly selected. If you would like to draw, the hashtag for today is hashtag soul. So I will be accepting hashtag questions later. I understand that based from our thumbnail, it says lifetimes outside of Earth. You are free to ask if you've had lifetimes outside of Earth. But yeah, our readings won't be limited to just lifetimes outside of Earth. We have a separate show for that with Diana. So, hello everyone. Again, please type in hashtag store. If you haven't done it yet, you just need to enter it once, and you will be entered draw for the readings for later. Hi Rel. Hi Kendra. Hi Neely. Thank you. Having off really? Okay, cool. I'll be right.
Oh, is this better? Okay. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know that it was hard to hear me. Oh, thank you so much, Millie. Yeah, I do have backup microphones in case this one gets wonky. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Alwyn Walker, for letting me know that it's good now. So again, you're watching Soul Cloud. This is a show where we talk about spiritual concepts and topics, and later on we'll do Akashic Records readings and energy clearings. And if you want to join the draw for that, the keyword is right here. It's hashtag SOAR. Please type it in if you would like to be added in the draw for the readings. Again, this will be chosen at random. When your name is called later, please type in your question. So while we're discussing, you can also think up of questions, and maybe our topic for today, which is lifetimes outside of Earth, will inspire you of your later on question. So hi CJ, hi Leah. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know about the sound earlier. Thank you. Okay. So these are the frequently asked questions that I get or I hear whenever we talk about having lifetimes on Earth. I believe this is still a pretty new topic for a lot of people. I understand that if you're from this community, if you're from the YouTube community, this topic is very familiar to you. We talk about this a lot in our community, but if you're just recently discovering these things, like, oh, what? We've had lifetimes that are from other planets? So the quick answer to that is most probably yes. Do we all have lifetimes outside of Earth? Most of us who are incarnated right now are not originally from here, but there are still many people who I call Earth souls. Earth souls are those who have incarnated originally here from Earth. But does it mean that you haven't had any past lifetimes outside of Earth? No. Even Earth souls have had lifetimes outside of Earth. It's still a huge possibility that you have incarnated outside of Earth. Hi Pamela. Readings will be chosen later at random. If you would like to join the draw, the hashtag is right here. It's hashtag SOAR. So please type in hashtag SOAR. I just want to say a quick hello to the people who just came in. Hi Annie Hamlet. Hi Kim. Oh, Tiffany Teasdale says, this sounds so fun. It really is. Okay, so I hope that answers this frequently asked question: do we all have lifetimes outside of Earth? Just a quick note. I said many of us have are actually originated from other star systems. So that's what I would call star seeds. So star seeds are those beings and souls who have originated from other star systems. So a lot of us are incarnated right now on Earth because of this very cool Earth shift that's happening. We are like increasing vibration. The whole Earth is increasing its vibration, even though it looks not so much. I trust that in the grand scheme of things, it is happening. Okay. Another frequently asked question that I get is, how can I find out what star systems I have incarnated on? And one of the ways you can do this is that there are other YouTube channels who discuss about starseed types or starseed races. So whenever you watch those or read things about starseeds and one of them pops up or pops out to you, it's very likely that you've incarnated in that place before because it resonates with you. This is your soul remembering your past lifetimes. So when that happens, it's very likely that you have incarnated in that star system. But another sure way to find out where you've incarnated is through getting an Akashic Records reading. So that's something that I offer, and some of other people in the community also offer. So you can contact me through my email. It's in the description to book a private reading with me about your star seed lineage. If you want to find out how that looks like, I did a collaboration with our good friend from Woo Woo Wonderment. Her name is Kaylee. I did a full starseed lineage reading for her. So it's in our channel. It's at Woo Woo Wonderment. So I also made a post about it for a few days ago. So if you would like to check the post and check that reading out, yeah, please do so later. Oh, Mangle Unicorn says, was chat blocked by subscriber glitch? Oh no. Okay, hold on. I'm going to start some of the questions. Shine Truth says, I saw that reading. It was amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Charlotte, for watching it. I enjoyed that reading tremendously. So, Kendra Lesher is asking, I have a quick question. Are lifetimes outside of Earth relevant to crystal children, indigo children, etc.? I believe so. Most of the crystal children and indigo children, from my understanding, are starseeds. So they've had many experiences from outside of the Earth. At least that's how I understand it right now. So thank you for your question. Leona is asking, I have a connection to the Pleiades. Is that attached to Akashic Records? Yes, because the Akashic Records is a record of everything that has happened and will ever happen in the future. So all of our past lifetimes are recorded within the Akashic realm or within the Akashic Records. So if you would like to know where you came from, your past lifetimes, both on Earth and outside of Earth, you can book an Akashic Records reading from an Akashic Records reader. Oh, I am very sorry about the glitch. It is a YouTube glitch that unfortunately we can't do anything about right now. But yeah, it has been happening to a lot of channels lately. Okay. Another frequently asked question about lifetimes outside of Earth is this: why do I resonate with more than one starseed race? So I mentioned before that you can check for starseed race discussions or descriptions, and if one of the races actually pop out for you and resonates for you, then you've likely incarnated in that star system. But what happens when you resonate with more than one? What's interesting about lifetimes outside of Earth is usually we don't just incarnate in one star system. I mean, we incarnate in several. So it's very possible that you resonate with more than one starseed race because one, you've incarnated with that stars within that starseed race, or you've visited the planet or that star system before. So you don't necessarily have to incarnate in the planet to resonate with one. You can live in there. So you can just move from one star system to another. But most likely, we resonate with more than one starseed race because we've incarnated in that star system before. Okay, next up. This is the opposite of the question. So why don't I resonate with any starseed race? This is also possible. See most often when resonate with any starseed races that they are an Earth soul. So they have more ties on Earth than with any other starseed race or any other star system. And they have incarnated the majority of their lifetimes here on Earth. So it's not bad, or it doesn't mean you're a lesser being, or it doesn't mean that you're a less evolved soul. I've met so many Earth souls who are very advanced and very kind and loving beings, and I just love them. It's also possible that you're just not remembering. It's still possible that you are a star seed. It's just that you aren't remembering your past lifetimes. It's a possibility, but I would say that it's most possible that you are an earth soul, at least for me. Tiffany Teasdale is saying, that's how I feel. I don't have a star seed race. Yeah, so it is very possible that you are an earth soul. Kimberly Kinseth is saying, it's okay, it's not just yours, everyone's, plus losing subscribers and likes and counts. Yeah, unfortunately, it's been happening for many YouTubers. But usually it gets fixed. We also ask everyone to check if you're subscribed. So if there is a YouTube channel that you haven't been seeing in your feed recently that you used to watch often, it's possible that you are unsubscribed. So please check your subscribers, your subscribed to feeds every once in a while, just to check that you're still subscribed to people. Old Wind Walker says, I don't resonate with any either, but no, I am an old soul. Yeah, that's still possible. Um, there are Earth souls who are also very highly advanced. There are old souls as well. So don't worry. And also, it's possible that you're just not remembering your past. Hypnicity is asking, what if we resonate with orcas? I have a grandma orca guide. I feel akin to Lemurian and Pleiadian. That's very interesting. So hypnicity, orcas are water beings. So it's possible that you have incarnated in Lemuria, which is here on planet Earth. It's a very old civilization. But it's also possible that if you've incarnated with stars that are more inclined with water, such as Sirius A or Mintaka. It's also possible that you've incarnated in Hadar, which is in Beta Centauri. So yeah. So yes, please type in hashtag SOAR to enter the draw for a reading later. So last, for the frequently asked incarnation. Oh, sorry, incarnation. Frequently asked question. Can I incarnate as any star being in any planet? So quick answer to this is no. We are free beings, and yes, we can incarnate where we want, but there are actually limitations to where we can incarnate. I've mentioned this in other shows before. I don't know if I've mentioned it here on Soul Cloud, but there should be an alignment between the soul that's going to incarnate and the body where it's going to incarnate. That's why most people don't incarnate as animals, because there is like a soul mismatch or a genetic mismatch. And this is also why, sorry, hold on. sorry, I was saying this is also why sometimes we incarnate as hybrids, because we need like that genetic mix up for our soul to be compatible with the body that we are incarnating on or incarnating in. So if your origin is an Arcturian, you can't just shift into a Lyran body or a Lyran descendant's body just as easily as if you do Arcturian. And that's also why a lot of beings who have incarnated in Lyra are compatible with many star races, or compatible incarnating with Lyran descendants. So those are the Pleiadians, the Syrians, even Earth beings are descended from Lyra, or majority of us are descended from Lyra. So there are some genetic incompatibilities that are involved, but when our soul is compatible with the body we are incarnating on, then yes, we can incarnate in that body. So I hope that makes sense. Is it very confusing? I hope that makes sense. Leo Omega 8 is asking, Dr. Gale once said I was once an avian. I know I was Lyran. Was it the same planet? Yes, it was the same planet. There are beings from Lyra that are not only feline, because when we talk about Lyra, a lot of beings that come in are feline beings, but the most ancient Lyran star race or Lyran races were the feline beings and the avian beings, but they kind of fused and had like I wouldn't offsprings. I wouldn't say offsprings, but they were out of those two most ancient star races. Came out the Nordic Lyrans, which look very much like Pleiadians, who have Nordic features. Like they are white, and they have blonde hair, white to blonde hair. And the Vega Lyrans who had blue skin. We used to have blue skin in Vega. So there are many races that were in Lyra. That would explain a griffin. Yeah, there might have been some genetic fusion there that happened. So, okay, if you don't have any questions related to the topic, let's draw for our people to have readings. Oh, hold on. Let me open the Akashic Records first before doing that, so don't forget later. Oh, let's take 3 deep breaths. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space, and all objects in the sacred space, for the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read, our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold the sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Master, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Yay! Okay, it's time for us to draw for not that, for people. Oh, not sharing the screen yet. Hold on. I accidentally I accidentally clicked the giveaway tool prematurely. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. But the first winner is Hypnicity. Hypnicity, I apologize for not showing the screen earlier. Ta-da! But you are the first lucky. You are the first lucky person. Please type in your question. Oh my. There we go. Okay. Let me just fix this. There we go. Next up, we have... Oh, I should be writing this down. Old Windwalker 2087. Please type in your question. So I'll draw for 4 people for this round. Bernadette Desir, congratulations, and please type in your question. Last for this round, we have John Timoteo 5607. So again, that's Hypnicity, Old Windwalker, Bernadette Desir, and John Timoteo. Please type in your questions. Hi, Piaret. Our friend Piaret is here. So I have your question, Hypnicity and Old Windwalker. Oh, thank you so much, Pamela. Pamela is saying that we are having a gathering tonight just to listen to your show. Oh, thank you so much. That makes me feel very giddy for some reason. So thank you. Okay. So we're still waiting for Bernadette and John Timoteo's questions. Please type them in while I start the reading for Hypnicity. Any message that will help me effectively be of service to Mother Earth. Please revise as needed. Okay. So I'm asking the Akashic Records Masters, and the first word that they're telling me is authenticity. Being your true authentic self makes you of service to humanity and to Earth. You love Earth. Don't be afraid to show it. Don't be afraid to voice out your opinions. Whether it is for humanity's sake or for Earth itself. Your heart is in the right place. You just need to align and trust to it. End of transmission. So I hope that helps, Hypnicity. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Okay. Hypnicity says, I am an energy healer. That's wonderful. We need a lot of energy healers during this time. So just be your authentic self, and that's how we can actually be of service to humanity and to Earth. Okay, next we have Old Wind Walker, who's asking, where was my first lifetime? And what did I bring with me from that lifetime into this one? Good question. Here's my other pendulum. Where? Where did Old Wind Walker originate from, Masters? Just let me know. Is it the Pleiades? Okay, we're in Pleiades. Is it Pleione? Maya? From Maya. Is that also their home planet or home star system? Okay. So, Old Wind Walker, the star system where you incarnated or originated from, where you first incarnated, is in Pleiades. It's in a star called Maya. So Maya is also where I come from, or where I is my home star system. It's it's the stars. It's the star system in Pleiades where a lot of channelers, a lot of priestesses, a lot of also healers come from. This is where a lot of channelers come from. So I'm going to check what was your first lifetime in Maya. Or someone connected with eagles. Okay, show me. In your first lifetime, you were very much connected with animals, specifically birds. I'm seeing you like talking with an eagle-like being. So you have the ability to communicate with animals, Old Wind Walker, and it's a gift that you carry with you, even in this lifetime. I don't know if you're close with animals in this lifetime that you have on Earth, but in that lifetime, I'm seeing you communicate with them, and even with smaller animals, like they look like squirrels to me. It's very similar to Earth, and it's very, I mean, the animals are very similar to Earth animals as well. I'm seeing you have this musical instrument that's very reminiscent of a flute. It looks like a flute, and you're communicating with them through music. Yeah, and they're telling me it's something that you have carried over from that lifetime is animal communication. Oh, Golden Walker says I'm closed, so I don't know. If you've had any pets or if you've seen any animals or other people's pets and you just know what they're thinking, yeah, that's animal communication. Trust it, because you have that gift. But yeah, um, that is where you originally came from in Pleiades and Maya. So I hope that helps, Old Windwalker. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Okay, John Timoteo is asking, do I originally come from the Vega system? So Vega is one of the stars in the Lyran constellation, and it's where I call them just blue beings because we used to have blue skin. I also come from Vega. We used to have blue skin there, and it's a more divine, femininely oriented star system. So I'm going to ask the records masters, is John Timoteo originally from the Vega star system? I'm getting a no on this. Did John Timoteo incarnate in the Vega system? And I'm getting a yes on this. So even though you didn't originally come from Vega, you actually had a past lifetime in Vega. That's why it resonates with you more. Did John incarnate in Vega more than once? And I'm getting a yes on this as well. So you've incarnated there more than once. That's the likely reason why it resonates with you. So I'm going to check the records. What lifetime or lifetimes you've had in Vega? You were a healer in the lifetime that they're showing me, John, and you were also male in that lifetime. You had really, you had a lot of necklaces, and you also had a headdress on. Okay, how is he doing? How did he do the healings? I'm seeing you smoking a pipe in your lifetime in Vega. You used the pipe for divination, so you were not only a healer, you were also a priest or like a shaman during your lifetime in Vega. And you would use the smoke as a divination tool. You used the smoke for scrying. So you also have this ability to be an oracle. I don't know if you do that in this lifetime, John, but you have that ability. So I hope that helps, John. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. So I'm still waiting for Bernadette's question. I don't see her anywhere. So we are going to draw for another set of people. I'll draw for... I keep dropping things. Oh, hi, Amethyst Lapis Tarot. Thank you so much for dropping by. And if you are enjoying watching this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you're new, hello and welcome. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We do live readings like this every week on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Bing. Okay. Okay. Who's the lucky winner? Next is Charlotte. Kind Truth. Please type in your question, Charlotte. Ralph's Universe. Congratulations, Ralph. Please type in your question. Kimberly Kinseth. Congratulations, and please type in your question. Cheryl 99, congratulations, and please type in your question. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 4. Okay, I have your question, Ralph. I have your question, Shine Truth. Kimberly says, I forgot what can ask or what you can ask. It's okay. There we go. So I'm still waiting for Cheryl's and... Okay, we have Shine Truth. Ralph. I'm still waiting for Kimberly's question and Cheryl's question. So while doing that, or while waiting for them, please don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. And please subscribe if you haven't done that yet either. Also, if you are considering getting a reading from me, I am available for private readings. My details are in the description below. Okay. Surprise me is what Kimberly says. And I got your question, Cheryl. So we have all four. Hold on. Where is... Okay. So first in this batch is Ralph's Universe. What can I do to help my music projects come to fruition this year? John Timoteo is sitting across from me. He has a pipe and a tarot deck next to him. Is he okay with you exposing him like that? But yeah, thank you so much for watching together. It really makes me feel flattered. Okay. What can Ralph do to help music projects come to fruition this year? You want me to, Masters, do you want me to draw cards? Okay. You're telling me to draw cards for this one, Ralph. Oh, I got a jumper. Two jumpers, actually. Okay. Are both of these cards for Ralph? Okay, are there any other cards that are for Ralph? Okay, just these two. So the first card that popped out is Do Not Panic. And it's an image of a guy who's panicking. This is Spirit's way of letting you know that you shouldn't be afraid of showing your talents to people. The second card that I got is You Have Rights. And the way this is coming across to me is you have the talent. So don't be scared to bring it out. Oops. I'm also getting that this is something that you have been doing in other star systems. So I'm just going to check where that is. You used to play a stringed instrument in this lifetime that they're showing me. It looks like it's similar to a banjo. Where was this? Is it in Apollonia? Okay. Did Ralph incarnate in Apollonia before? Okay, was he male in that lifetime? Okay. So Ralph, he used to do this as well in Apollonia. So Apollonia is a star system that's near Pleiades, or it's beyond Pleiades. So it's not very visible from Earth. And it's a star system where a lot of people are more inclined with arts and music. This is where it started for you, and you used to play a string instrument that's similar to a banjo. You also dressed very nicely, like very artistically. A lot of the people I've seen in Apollonia dresses very nicely. So you might have an inclination to be more inclined with beauty or fashion. Because in that lifetime, you were very conscious of how you looked and how you saw beauty and how you express yourself through music. So this is something that you've already been doing in your previous lifetimes. So you have the talent for it. You also have experience in doing it. And Spirit is just saying, express yourself. And they're telling me that in the past you might have covered songs, but you are in this point in your life where you can write songs. So don't be scared to put your heart on paper, is what they're telling me. Put your heart on paper and play it, and the people who resonate with it will be drawn to it. And that's how your projects will come through to fruition this year. Oh, Ralph is saying, wow, I'm blown away. I still play stringed instruments. Ah, you're very welcome, Ralph, and I really hope the message helps. John Timoteo says, still does and smokes a pipe too. Yeah, we have habits that we carry over from previous lifetimes, which is so cool. I just find that very cool. Okay, next we have Shine Truth, who is asking, I would just love an energy read if possible. Any messages would be lovely. Okay. So right off the bat, Shine Truth, I'm seeing that your solar plexus is depleted. What just happened? Oops. Did I get blacked out? Okay, I got you, Kimberly, if that's what you want next. Okay. What's the reason for the blockage? Or for its depletion? The solar plexus is connected with our power and our confidence. So when it is depleted, and don't worry, this is actually very common for females, because especially when we live in a world where we're looked down at because of being women. Is this the reason? Okay. But for you, Charlotte, I'm working with Archangel Raphael, and he asked me to draw a card, and the card that I pulled for you is Passion. And it says, light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. So the reason why it's currently depleted for you is that because you're not acting on your desires. You second guess yourself, like, is it this really for me? So Archangel Raphael is encouraging you to follow what brings you joy. I feel like there might be some guilt as well. But yeah, that's how you will be balancing it for the longest for the longer term, is by following what brings you joy. So it's something that we can balance right now. Raphael, okay. Is it something that you want balanced right now, Charlotte? Please type in yes in the chat if yes, and if not, that's also all right. We can balance it, but for you to be able to maintain its balance, follow your joy is what Archangel Raphael is guiding you to do. Okay? Shine Truth is saying yes, please. Okay. I call in Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Raphael. Please balance Charlotte's solar plexus for her highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. And it's done, Charlotte. So I hope that helps. And thank you for trusting me to do this reading for you. So your energy stays with you and my energy stays with me. Next up, we have Cheryl, who is asking, what does the Akashic Records show for my current life's path? Okay. Current life's path. Cheryl, do you write? Because I'm seeing you writing either a book or a journal. You're sitting on a sofa and you're just holding a pen, writing away in your journal. Is it something here? From here? No? From this one. Okay. I'm also drawn to draw a card for you, Cheryl. But the vision that they're showing me is you writing. Okay, what lessons is Cheryl learning from that, please? Or what mission? Mission does Cheryl have? Or purpose? Right now. Teacher. Okay. So I asked what purpose or mission you're doing um, from this point forward. And the Akashic Records Masters are saying your path is the path of a teacher or a way shower, and you're doing it through writing. And I asked, what is she writing about? And the card that I pulled for you was gratitude. You're going to teach people through your writing about gratitude. And the card says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So that's something that you might consider writing about and teaching people through writing. So I don't know if that makes sense or if you're writing right now, but that is your soul mission in this period of your life. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you, Cheryl. Next is Kimberly Kenseth, who's also asking for an energy reading. Okay. Okay. Currently, I'm seeing that your throat chakra is blocked, Kimberly. Usually, this happens when we have a cough, cold, physically, or when we feel like we can't speak our truth. What's the reason for this? Is it because of trapped emotions? Okay, from present lifetime. Okay, show me. Is it blaming, dread? Can you show me the age? Is it 5 years old? 35. Okay. Kimberly, I'm getting that this was from a trapped emotion that you've got from this lifetime. And when I asked for the age, it actually happened when you were 35 years old. So you were an adult and you felt a lot of fear and dread to the point that you felt like you couldn't produce a sound because you were very scared. And how it affects you right now is that whenever you feel scared and dreaded, or you feel that dread, you feel like you can't produce a sound. And this is what's blocking your throat chakra right now. I don't know if that makes sense for you. Okay, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yes, in a domestic relationship. So is this something that you want to be cleared? Please type in yes. And if you don't want it to be cleared, please type in no. That's also okay. I got you, Kimberly. So I request the clearing of this trapped emotion of dread from Kimberly's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future, for Kimberly's highest good, the highest beautiful, and the most benevolent outcome. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done. And there is a message for you from Archangel Raphael on how you can maintain the balance in your throat chakra is to speak your truth. Even though you might feel fear from doing so, is to speak your truth. If you can't speak, like literally speak about it, you can write about it, and that's also okay because you're expressing your emotions. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this energy clearing for you. Your energy stays with you and my energy stays with me. Okay, so we still have time. I'm going to draw for 4 more. Also, I do this work privately as well, where we get more detailed readings and detailed or more thorough energy clearings. So if you'd like to book a reading with me, my details are in the description. Oh, hi, Venus, if I haven't said hi yet. Okay. Ding. Let's draw for 4 more. And if your name is drawn, please be ready to type in your question. Mary Thornberry. Hi, Mary. Please type in your question. Hallie. Congratulations, and please type in your question. Hallie. Is that 3 L's or Kalili? I'm not sure. Brina41, congratulations, and please type in your question. Northwing 1212, Ingrid, please type in your question. So congratulations to the people who are drawn. Please type in your questions. Excuse me. Yay! Yay! Yay, Northwing says yay. Okay, I got your question, Brina. I got your question, Mary Thornberry. Mary Thornberry. Oh, Butterfly Readings with Linda K is here. Hi, Linda. Okay. So I'm still waiting for a question from Callie, and Northwing is here. So I know she's typing in her question right now. So while waiting for them, please make sure that you like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, please hit the thumbs up. There's only one option. It's hitting the thumbs up. Just kidding. Just kidding, everyone. Okay, I have your question, Northwing. And first question is from Mary Thornberry, who is asking, I would like to know where I may have come from and anything I need to know now. Okay. I'm going going to check for your star system of origin, or where you first incarnated from. Where did Mary Thornberry incarnate from, or originated from? Venus. That's her origin. Okay. So, Mary, your origin is from this solar system. So, you're not an Earth soul, but you are a Venusian. I'm going to check, like, because there are a few races or factions also in Venus. Okay, not the Hathor. Descendant of Alpha Centauri. Okay. So you come from Venus and you're descended from Alpha Centaurians. There were a group of Alpha Centaurians who were looking for planets um, to colonize, and Venus was one of those planets. So they moved to Venus and they lived there. And you were one of the descendants of the Alpha Centaurians. So I'm just going to check what kind of lifetime you've had during your first incarnation in Venus. I'm seeing a family, like a group of people. One of them is a preteen boy, and then mother and father. So which one? Which one is Mary Thornberry Masters? Can you highlight which one? The preteen boy. Okay. What's he doing? Is this for Horus? Okay. So during your first lifetime, Mary, you were a teenage boy. In this vision that they're showing me, you were a boy, and you were being offered in a temple, or you were being presented in a temple, because you were about to become a priest, and it was for a temple. It's very similar to Horus, so I'm more inclined to thinking this was Horus. Was Mary Thornberry a priest for Horus? Okay, so I'm getting a yes on this. As a Venusian, you served as a priest for Horus in your first incarnation. So in this lifetime, you might be inclined with Egypt, or Egypt might interest you, particularly Horus. In Venus, you also learned about magic. Like, I'm seeing you with a bowl of water in front of you, and you're performing like magic through that bowl of water. You were also writing something on the water, like you're infusing it with energy. So this is a form of energy work for you. What happens when what was the goal? Why was she infusing it with energy? It's a way for you to record. You know how we have flash drives and hard drives right now to record stuff? For you, it was that bowl of water, which is very interesting, because this is a practice that was also done in Atlantis here on Earth. So this is something that you used to do in Venus as a priest. So I hope that helps, Mary. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Okay. I'm not seeing a question from Callie. So maybe I'll draw for another person later. Okay. Next up, we have Brina41, who is asking, may I have an Akashic record reading about a galactic lifetime that is most affecting me now? Thanks. Okay. Can you show me a past lifetime of Brina that is affecting her the most right now? Okay, where is this star system? Is it Orion? Orion. Can you show me what specific star? Bellatrix. Or is it in the belt stars? Alnilam. Alnitak. Okay, it's in Alnitak. So, Brina, the past lifetime outside of Earth that they're showing me is actually in Orion. You used to live in Orion, particularly in one of the belt stars of Orion. One of my favorite constellations is Orion, and that's because whenever I go outside of my house and look up, it's the easiest constellation that I can find because of the three belt stars. It's almost a perfect line. So it's one of the easiest for me. And Brina, you come from one of the belt stars. If I'm not mistaken, it make it mistaken. It's from Alnitak. You come from the star system of Alnitak. And the belt stars are the most peaceful part of Orion. Orion used to be involved in a war. It's a civil war because it's within that constellation. The war was within that constellation. But again, you lived in a technologically developed place in Alnitak. And I'm seeing a lot of vehicles. Okay, what role did she play in Alnitak? Why is it affecting her right now? Was she a part of the resistance against the Galactic Black League resistance? Okay. So I mentioned, Brina, that you were involved, or that Orion was having an Orion war, or a civil war. And I'm getting a sense that you were involved in that war. And you were one of the rebels. If you've watched Star Wars, you were one of the the forces of good that were against the Empire. So if you watch Star Wars and you feel drawn to it or it resonated with you, this is why. Because you were actually part of the resistance against the Orion Empire, or the Draconian Empire that used to be in Orion. You were a part of the Black League resistance, and you were involved in logistics. Like, I'm seeing you transporting weapons. That's why I've been seeing vehicles. You were transporting not only weapons but resources, food, the logistics of food. So you supplied food to other people from the resistance that are outside of the belt stars. So I don't know if that resonates with you. I'm checking why it's affecting you right now. Okay. They're telling me that how it's affecting you right now is because you cannot tolerate injustice. That's the first one that they showed me. And the second one is you're very organized. This is a soul gift that you have, like, which is kind of mind blowing. People might think it's mundane, but it's actually a soul gift that you have. That you used to be, that you are a very organized soul. That's why you were entrusted with the logistics of transporting resources to other rebels like you. But that's how it's affecting you right now, is what they're showing me. So I hope that helps, Brina. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Oh, Callie, did Callie type their question? Callie 09. Okay. I'm seeing an arrow, but I'm not seeing Callie's question. Yeah, I'm not seeing Callie's question. Or is it? I'm just going to check my phone since it might be a StreamYard glitch, just to make sure that I'm not missing any comments. But yeah, if you haven't done it yet, please hit the like button. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome, Brina. Thank you for letting me read for you. It's very cool. Oh, I cannot access it for some reason. Okay. Next up, we have North Wing 1212. Let me just take a sip. What galactic past life is most influential in my current life on Earth? Okay. Hold on, I'm just checking the chat. Nope, I'm not seeing Kali. We have two ongoing live streams. First is the vertical view, and the second one is the horizontal view. Because there are people who are confused. But yeah, it's the same thing, but I understand that there are people who prefer the vertical view. There are people who prefer the horizontal view. So I just confirmed that I haven't seen Callie. So okay, going to go into Northwing's question now. What galactic past life is most influential for Ingrid? Okay. Centauri. She incarnate in Beta Centauri. Okay. I got that it was actually your lifetime in Beta Centauri, Northwing. But I'm checking like why. They keep showing me water. So Beta Centauri or Hadar is a star system that's more it's a water planet or a water star system, or at least they had many planets that are water based or water inclined. How is this affecting Ingrid right now? Um, okay, they're showing me that you were actually there when one of the planets got destroyed. It's affecting you right now because you still carry the fear that you will lose something or some people who are important to you. You treasure everyone that you love, which is a good thing that you've learned in Beta Centauri. You learned there that nothing is permanent, at least here on Earth. Well, nothing is permanent, and that we should treasure the people we encounter and the people we love. But sometimes it's also affecting you in the sense that that fear might lead you to some self-sabotaging behaviors. Like you might be scared of being abandoned because you're scared of losing someone. When it comes to attachment types, like we talk about this in psychology, you might be anxiously attached to people. So you're very scared of losing other people. So you might cling to them a lot more. So that's how it's currently affecting you in this life, North Wing. But there are other ways that it is affecting you. Like you might be drawn to water a lot more. So it relaxes you. That's what the Akashic Records masters are showing me. Spending time near water relaxes you, and even soaking in a bath or in a bathtub with a very relaxing bath in a warm bath is recharging to you. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Hello, listener. Okay. Oh, so we are a little over the time. So I won't be drawing for another reading. But thank you so much for all your help, Bora Bora and the mods. I wouldn't be able to do this, managing the chat and doing the readings if it weren't for your help. So thank you so much for all your help, mods. So I'm going to close the Akashic Records now. Just like how we started, let's take 3 deep breaths. And source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. Your energy stays with you and my energy stays with me. So thank you so much everyone for sticking around, and don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. And if you are new, please consider subscribing to this channel. This is a regular show that we do weekly. I will be back again on Thursday. I will be with Ali, Diana, and Paul, White Dragon. We will be talking a lot. We'll be talking about galactic stuff, but how it relates to Earth. I hope I'm not giving away a lot by that. It's a bit of a surprise. The topic for this Thursday is going to be a bit of a surprise for a lot. But yeah, it's something that's more related with Earth. So I hope to see you there. And I will be back again on Friday with Diana Bowles. So we will be doing Starseed Galactic Akashic Records readings on that show. If you didn't get a reading today, please consider subscribing so that you can catch that show instead. So we will be doing Galactic Akashic Records readings again. So thank you so much, everyone, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.